Okay, well, I just got back from painting a huge mural. It is about 3 in the morning. I have like 24 hours until I head to Michigan for Artists in Wonderland. And I'm doing something stupid, obviously. USA Team Spirit Extravaganza here. I don't know what I'm doing, bro.
You know enough. You know enough to be good. And no one cares because a good shot, you shouldn't notice it's good. It's just, you can also dim this, brother.
Oh, that's good. That's way better.
Are you ready to go home?
Are you recording on both cameras?
Yeah.
Oh.
We got like a wide and then a close up. Give a wink to that one.
Oh, it's been staring at me this whole time. Was I supposed to sit there the whole time?
No, it's my seat right here.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, oh shit, I'm the interviewer. You got any questions?
Man, like 10 days straight, the hours of sleep were terrible.
We're like, here's your challenge. Design something, paint it, finish it, same day, all at once, film it all, do mini live streams in between. It's a lot.
And on walls.
I think we created magic, truly. And we created so much. We did so much in such a short period of time.
Yeah, we worked like 13 hours every single day. And look at us, we made it, so.
We're kind of like wishing we could just have at least one day to just chill together without having to have all these things we had to accomplish.
In the one live stream, there was the question, what would be your superpower? My superpower that I would really like to have was to control time, like to stop, and then I could just take a rest and sleep for 10 hours, and then I continue, I'm completely fresh, and I can deliver in the way that I want to do.
That would be so nice.
Slooper duper.
What's up, brother?
Man, what a crazy time. This is like our, how many times have we collabed?
So we did California, New York, and this
here.
is third, yeah.
Third.
But it's weird because we talk a decent amount, so.
I know.
Third time in person.
Yeah, that's nice. What did we learn? What did you learn about collaborating with so many artists back to back to back?
Interesting question.
The thing is, like, how I do what I do is not gonna kind of be how you do what you do. So I feel like I can only teach you so much before I just want to give you the can and say, just do something.
I think I learned individual traits selfishly for myself, like just process. Like I'm a big process guy.
Everything you painted here is just so inspiring, and like seeing you go from not using it at all to like even to the outside wall where you were just hucking a freestyle bug out there and making it look so sick. It was really cool.
He's just hyping me up.
So how do you feel about our collab here?
I feel great. I got hit with a few challenges in the beginning, really didn't give me a good start. Kiptoe took the brunt of it, took the back end, took the middle half as well. So it was a lot of Kiptoe there, but I was there with moral support.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with our decisions. We nailed the whole Nad Lib. That's a day's well done.
Yo, what's crafting, everybody? Good to see you all. That house was amazing. And we had some sick breakfast time. We had T taught me how to make scrambled eggs the right way. I use that method all the time now. You gotta heat the pan as hot as you can until it gets hot with the water and it sizzles, and then you dump the eggs on there and then you heat them right up and it goes really fast. You don't burn them. That was like a new thing that I learned from T.
interesting thing is there's many different styles, like especially with the ridge wall. I mean, whether you think it looks good or not, it's sort of the genesis of this thing is a collaboration, like-minded people coming together, battling, challenging, just making a bunch of artwork.
Today they're painting a slippery woolly mammoth that is carrying a spicy tank.
The spicy tank, it also could just have like a thong hanging here, you know, like a G-string, like it's just like...
Or we could have an actual like stripper hanging off the tank.
Keep it real dirty.
It's really interesting to be able to like be surrounded by so many YouTubers all at once because we all pretty much speak the same language.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively, or even with these crazy Germans, you know?
Yeah.
So sick.
Poppy.
Very nice. How do you,
Very nice.
How do you say very nice in how would you say this in German?
Sehr schön. Sehr schön.
Sehr schön.
That's it.
It's a long trip for you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think I would have ever been able to paint with you in this capacity if it wasn't for this trip.
Favorite part was definitely the communication with all of you. Also seeing how you work with these lav mics. I never used them, so probably my video will be the video with the worst sound of everyone.
It's cool to be able to like connect on a more intuitive level and be able to say like, hey, can we basically already know what we're gonna say.
Yes.
That's wrong. The amount of times people came up to the mural and said, "This is so cute."
I stretched my cute muscles on overload because
When's the last time or ever have you done a mural like that?
never. I've
Never?
No.
How did it feel?
It felt liberating almost in a way because I'm so used to like making things so freaking badass and awesome that like being able to create something cute and like the little cake and the little hands. And then like every time I made a stroke, my heart was like melting.
Yeah, we were having a blast with that mural.
The creativity stretch to be able to like have a random shape and then turn it into something.
Yeah, it was like the coolest art puzzle and creative puzzle that I think I've done, and we didn't know it was gonna turn out that good. We surprised ourselves. I think we had a blast painting together, and it was our first mural together ever.
It's good.
I'm so glad that you're on my team. There was like a lot of beautiful energy in the room, and we all bounced back and forth.
The Kiptoe dance battles
Ooh!
were lit.
Should we have one right now?
It's just me and you now, kitty.
But yeah, I would say, yeah, collabing with other people, just learning how to make a cohesive idea. And not only cohesive idea, but make it work. And I'm very like wacky. I like to make it a little chaotic, but that's not really a thing you can do a lot on the wall, especially when you're working with other people, especially in a competition that we will be winning, right?
Heard it here first.
Mm-hmm.
USA.
I love your work ethic and the way that you push the medium of spray paints and other things that you create with it. I think it's so cool to watch.
From the bottom to the top, baby, make it don't stop. Get it, hit it, hit it.
Have fun and have that collaborative environment after battling for so many days and you know to finally like work as friends.
Yeah. In Germany, we have something called dad noises, like when you're a dad and you're like going to the toilet and like,
Yeah.
And now we can just like be in the same space and like share energy.
I agree. Like you just feel it, and that means so much more.
or you like finish eating like,
Or getting up the ladder.
yeah.
And it was a lot of fun working with you together on the exterior wall. I really, really loved to watch you in real life rather than on YouTube. That's such a difference.
Yeah, it was wild. It's kind of like crazy whiplash being at home now.
Each player only has 600 total.
Okay, our prompt for this round is going to be superhero. You're going up against kind of the superhero expert here.
He thinks he's a real superhero.
My favorite part actually was like coming up with all the little stupid collab names.
Totally, yeah.
We need a collab name. We'll come up with something cool. Kiptoe? That sucks.
I think Kilu is pretty cool.
I know, I like
it's like
that.
not the first thing because every time people come up with something, they just put toe at the end of. Kilu is like, it's kind of cute.
Kiptoe? Kiptoe?
Kiptoe. Kippoke.
Kipoke.
2017 was the first time we painted together.
Yep.
I feel like we were like the only few guys like in the space in a way, or like that I was aware of. And I knew about you because you're one of the guys who kind of pioneered that vloggy graffiti movement.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, for me, it was amazing when we met for the first time because it was probably the first like big YouTube collaboration I have ever done.
Same.
I think you said, yeah.
What do you think about how our tribe has grown and like the family and the community has evolved so much since that first time?
Yeah, it's so special to be surrounded with people who get you, who know what your life is about, to share these struggles we have, and a lot of people don't really get them. Also really helpful, I would say.
Okay, Woke's got the checker for my sprays.
Dude, this is the tiniest gun.
The grasshopper?
It's got like the biggest
Like
freaking...
the MIB?
Yeah, it's got the biggest freaking like pop though.
Ooh.
And I was fascinated about the structure that you had in your head about the cowboy scene.
You will never beat the German power.
It was so nice. You were like a filmmaker sitting there in his chair and saying, oh, and now you do this, now you do this. But you were acting yourself. But you had a complete plan in your head. This was nice.
Yeah, I mean, I love that stuff. I'm not as good about doing like the reality live action catch it vloggy stuff. Like, it's not as interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
So when I had the opportunity to do that with you and like set up the lighting and make something funny and cool and like make a cool little scene, like I thrive on that stuff, and that's where my jets turn on.
Just okay, that's good. Just a little bit more pause in between.
So yeah, I was actually so excited when we pulled the Wild West, because I was like, I wanted to do that anyways. Yeah. Then when we pulled the Wild West, I was like, this couldn't be more perfect.
Yeah. And action.
Okay, I take the left side.
Yo, what's up, Smo? Hope your edit's going well. Just finished our cowboy shootout sequence. It's looking so sick. But I do need one little scheisse from you to tie this whole thing together and give it a extra little zinger at the end.
Scheiße. Okay, I take the left side.
Okay, I want to ask you something. What did you learn the most about yourself on this trip?
I learned that I can handle a lot more than I think. My limits I just pushed my limits to whole new level.
Yeah.
Like we had no other choice.
Yeah.
There was no, you didn't even get to think about it. You just had to do it.
I think we are way stronger than we realize, and this trip confirmed that off the bat. Like off the bat has confirmed that. I showed myself that I can pick up anything if I set my mind to it. You can have a good time with some awesome people that are just as driven, as passionate, and as in love with what they do. And when they are around you, everything is literally elevated. So that's literally
Now, Mom, this has got to be the hardest edit I've ever done. There's just like so much I have to fit in one video.
Kiptoe, have you ever painted your face before?
What? Yeah. Yeah, I ate dinner. Yeah, I know. I'm right there with you. This time crunch is also definitely not helping. I feel like we're at that point where, you know, nothing makes sense and just want to chuck it out the window. But, you know, we just got to keep going. That's where the good stuff is. Once you get over that hump. Just got to get over that hump. What do you think of the Smo Kiptoe battle?
Ooh. I think for like 2 or 3 years, I have the feeling that I'm forcing, and this was so loosely and free, and looked so dope at the end.
Yeah. Oh, we did it, Smo. Yeah. I think this came out really cool.
I love it. I feel like this is such a sick shot of you guys facing each other, ready to battle. Smo's got this painterly, fuzzy feel, and you have this really bold, striking colors going on here. I love the hat. I really, really love his face. Like, look at this.
This is something that has started some processing stuff in my brain that will lead to something else.
It looks like it's on purpose. You know,
Yeah.
when you leave it that way,
Yeah.
and you don't mess with it anymore, like the way you just said, I can't do anymore because I'll ruin it.
Yeah.
You know, I think that was really fascinating.
Yeah, it's fun watching it all back. It's kind of trippy though, because it feels like I'm hanging out with everyone again, but, well, you know. And it wouldn't have felt nearly the same without my fellow YouTube compadres. We were all in this together, making memories for our fans and with each other.
I think one thing that I learned the most about me is I always compare myself with others, and I always try to be something or someone rather than look at me, because I am already someone inside me. And as all of you are, people on social media platforms are just human beings. They have issues, they have struggles, and I'm glad I wasn't that much on my phone instead of posting a story.
All right.
So I could share more moments with you. I mean, I had my first s'more. Like, I will never forget this moment. Like, sitting on a campfire, having my first s'more, and sharing this moment with you guys. What the
Okay, finally getting somewhere. Yo, I'm finally making some cool stuff over here. How you doing over there? Still a long way to go.
Hello, I said the forbidden word.
Kitty, off. I know you want to help. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I learned about myself that I am so much more of a chill guy than I thought before. I just need more processing time for my brain. It was a brain overload.
I'm so used to being in my own world, having as much time, making the standard of my art. I won't stop until it reaches this thing. This project puts you on sort of this diving board of just sink or swim. You just got to finish.
Yeah, I know. It's just everyone got their episodes done every day. I don't want to be the guy that screws that up.
The hours of sleep were terrible. We had no other choice. There was no. You didn't get to think about it. You just had to do it.
I think we are way stronger than we realize.
It was a brain overload.
We did so much in such a short period of time.
Sink or swim, you just gotta finish.
Hey, just have grace with yourself and know that you're gonna make an amazing video. And I know it, I know you will, and we all make amazing things and we're all a bunch of crazies and this is what we do. And this is part of the process, like this is all part of it, because what you're feeling now is gonna bring you to make the edit the way you're gonna make it. It's gonna come out and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really, really great. Just stick with your original vision and stick with your theme and stick with your Kiptoe magic. Just stick with it, okay?
to find out now on Artists in Wonderland.
Okay, so now that we've switched seats,
Yeah.
are you ready to go home?
No, not really. I'm gonna miss everybody. This has been such an amazing trip, and I feel like we just got started. But I think that we have a lot to be grateful for and thankful for and proud of. We transformed this space into like an amazing walking YouTuber museum.
Creativity just exploded in that hallway.
Yeah. It's going to be really exciting to piece this all together and
Yeah, and relive all the
like,
moments of the footage and just relive every memory.
yeah. And like when the videos are gonna be coming out, it's gonna be so exciting. Yeah. We all have this crazy thing that we do where we paint and we film ourselves doing it, and we have to craft a story, and we have to do 8,000 different things all at once. I don't have a lot of friends close by that do this thing. Like, I don't think any of us do. Yeah, it's you want to make the best thing possible all the time, but you also want to enjoy the process. The amount of joy that was able to be spread, even though we were working so hard. You know, sometimes you just gotta fight through it and make stuff to remind you, like why you do it, why it even means so much to you, because these people get it. I'm so proud of everybody, and I think what I've learned is the power of being part of a community, and I'm grateful to be accepted into this one. It may be easier to be alone, but it is more rewarding with others. It's time to go home and wash our tears away, fly away
into the abyss of the sky.
And we will
see each other
when we fly
in the sky, so high.
till we die.
Done.